Fingers. It's Randy here. Just wanted to hop on real quick before this episode to hit you with some information on this episode and then a couple just general points that I wanted to tell you about. First off, tonight's episode of EMG Radio. We recorded this. I sat down with Josh, a.k.a. Dickey Rockhard, way back on St. Patrick's Day, whatever the fuck day that was, and recorded this with him. And the reason it took so long to get to you is because, and if you follow us on Facebook or you're an EMG member in the group, you already know, that for some reason there was some type of Ableton fuck-up, user error, who the fuck knows, but something fucked up, and quite frankly, I'm about done using Ableton to record these things because that just type of shit just tends to happen a lot. But there was some type of fuck-up that caused us to lose half the episode or better, which really sucks because it was the last half, which me and Josh both felt were fucking golden. We were excited. Like, when I got done recording, I was so excited that I fucking sat down that night. Usually I don't do that. Usually I record and then edit later, but I actually sat down that night to edit the motherfucker so I could get it up to you because the last big chunk was fucking golden. And of course, that's the chunk that fucking got lost. And I tried everything. I searched through temp files. I tried fucking like deleted file recovery software and all this stupid bullshit, and fucking it's just gone. No real reason for it. It's just gone. So I was pretty discouraged. Well, it turns out we still had, a bit of fucking audio left, so I was like, well, I might as well just cut that together and call it good. But every time I sat down, I was going to cut it in acid, I'd open up acid, and I'd just look at it and just be fucking disgusted, really. Just be disgusted by it. And I'd just get pissed off and shut the program down and say, fuck it. Well, finally I got over it and fucking cut it together, and so this is what you got. So that's the disclaimer on that. And also, if you're wondering why this recording sounds real shitty, because the actual episode's going to sound way better, I'm recording this on my cell phone, driving a car, multitasking like a motherfucker. Don't worry, I'm safe. I'm not looking at the cell phone. I'm just talking at it. But that's what all the noise and the fucking shitty audio is about. I just wanted to hurry up and record this so I can get home, slap it on that episode. Sorry, I'm merging onto the interstate right now. Slap it on the episode and upload it for you. And I hope you enjoy the episode. Talking to Josh was real interesting. I definitely enjoy having him on again. We kind of ramble on a bit. It gets a little bogged down in sections, but there's some pretty good information in general. And he's got a pretty interesting view on music. Unfortunately, not all of that comes out in this episode because, as I said before, it's not all there. Okay, moving on from that. The other thing is EMG Radio has a new home. It's really not a new home. It's just a new address. Same home, same website, because I like it. EMGradio.com. That's right. We dropped the blog spot. No need to put the blog spot in there. I mean, if you have it linked, that'll still work. But EMGradio.com. Looking all slick and professional-like. That's all you need to put in to go visit us. I suggest you do that. If you're listening to this elsewhere, hop on EMGradio.com and check out the other episodes. That's it for now. So enjoy the episode.
Where are we going?
Okay.
I was waiting for the cue. I didn't know.
Welcome to EMG Radio, episode number 18, I think.
18?
18.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Episode number 18, yeah, because last one was 17. And since I took that break, we cut it into seasons. In the first season, there was 16 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them range between an hour and 3 hours long. But
You're doing like 2 a month now?
yeah,
1 a month? 2
about 2 a month. At least 1 a month. If I'm feeling lazy, I'll just do 1 a month. But 2 a month.
Yeah.
I'm Randy, and today I'm here with somebody with... I don't even know how to put it. Like the invisible EMG member. Since he's not on Facebook.
Yeah, I'm not on the grid anywhere. Yeah, I mean, I'm on EMG. I'm not invisible.
No,
I'm
you're
a
not.
member.
You're on that. You're
I'm a
on.
member.
Which
I'm
album?
on there.
You're on one of the. Okay, this is
Yeah,
Josh.
I'm on the. Yeah.
This is Dickey Rockhard.
Yeah. Or just Josh.
Or just
Since
Josh.
I'm not on stage, we can just leave it at Josh.
But people need to know people need to know your work.
Yeah. Handle is Dickey Rockhard.
What album did we get
The
you on?
Halloween one.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Silencing the screams or silencing some shit.
Silencing the Screams
Yeah.
by Dicky Rockhard on EMG Presents The Last Halloween is where you can hear one of his songs.
My fucking one of my other song.
The other song. You can hear his song
Yeah, my other one.
exclusively.
Yeah, I'm a visionary.
Hey. Geniuses work slow.
Can never fucking sit down and start like creating shit. I don't know. It's hard. And I always go about it like just instinctively. Like, okay, I have to come up with a drum beat for anything. You know, I can't start a song unless I come up with a beat. And then I get lost in doing that and sidetracked. And then, it gets to where the beat that I do come up with, I start fucking with it so much, it's not even really a beat anymore. And then I go turn the computer off and go pick up the bass. So...
Well, what you need to do is, like, stop before the beat gets too fucked up. Just loop that and then pick up the bass.
I know, I need to just... That's the problem. Because I have this long, drawn-out, fucking 24/5 measure fucking beat, just weird, fucked up shit. And then I try looping that, and it just doesn't. But see, when I loop something, when I get something normal, and I loop it, I always think, oh, this is too simple.
You can change it later, though. In
I
fact,
don't know. I have no foresight, I guess.
usually when
I'm working with shit.
I hardly ever pick up a fucking guitar anymore. But usually when I would, just to jam out, I would, like, a simple beat. Mainly something to, like... I mean, if... I'm not good at, like, funk, weird rhythms and shit, Like...
As far
my
as,
shit's
like,
too simple and straightforward. It's dun, dun, dun,
Right.
Like, it's on time.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
hammering the simple rhythm. But, I would just loop a simple beat. Sometimes even just 4 kick drums. Just fucking right on time, And that just gives me something to, like, play to.
Right.
And then later you can always fancy that shit up.
Yeah.
But then you get into the problems if you do like I do, where you sit down to record or play some guitar or record some guitar. Usually when I record, like, I don't practice that shit. I just fucking hook it up, jam for a little bit. I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Hit record it, move on to the next. The next day, I couldn't fucking tell you how I played that riff. Like, it's gone.
See, that's my problem, too. Like, when I play on the bass and shit. And, I be playing shit all the time. And my first problem is I never put on any sort of timing, anything. No drum track, no metronome, nothing. And that's pretty much pointless if you're playing bass, Because then you're just, you're not keeping...
If you got a good, if you got a good sense of time or whatever, that's all right.
Well, I don't, so it really doesn't work.
Playing with a beat helps build that sense of time.
So it really doesn't work for me. But when I do turn that shit on, I've got my whole setup, but I just never. I'm like, I'm gonna throw this drum track on or loop this, and I'll start playing bass to it, and then be like, all right, I'm done, and or the mic's still sit in the drawer, and I just don't even think to record it.
Yeah.
I just don't think in like the way of creating music.
Yeah. So what is it? Okay, so what do you?
What did work, and I told you a while ago, what I did on the one track, both tracks, my two songs.
Your 2 songs.
Yeah, my 2 singles. I went on Reason and did the redrum.
Oh yeah.
And just I loaded up a kit that.
So what's
all distorted and shit.
I don't know if people probably don't know. I mean, some people I'm sure do, but what's a redrum?
Redrum? Oh, it's a drum sequencer.
Drum sequencer?
Yeah. 16 step.
That's the one with the like nice sounding drum samples and shit, where it's very organic sounding. Yeah.
I mean, you got a whole range of everything. It's not like one of the. It's not like BFD or any of the tune track shit, but it works. But I just load a kit on there, get the right pieces or that I wanted to have in the drum track. And I just fucking hit randomized pattern and fucking and just keep hitting it and be like, that sounds good, okay. And I go to the next pattern bank. Randomized pattern. Randomize. Okay, that sounds good. Next bank. I'd get like four banks going. And then dump, each bank, dump it out as wave, throw it on Ableton. So came up with my fucking beats.
So Reason
Reason's algorithm wrote my fucking beats. So yeah, and then I just I'd fuck around on the keyboard. I mean, that's mainly what got me to record anything was the MIDI.
The MIDI keyboard.
Yeah.
That's fucking.
Because you can go through everything, go through drums, synths, anything, and just instantly have the 2-octave range and just
quickly hammer something out and fuck around.
And you actually have you can do it with keyboard, and you can say if you're do it enough, you can say I'm playing a C and I'm playing an F and G sharp and all that shit. But with a keyboard, it's fucking keyboard. It's not like not a computer keyboard. With the MIDI keyboard, it's like the real instrument feel with the whole fucking world of sound. Yeah. So you can shit clicks better.
And it's not just like
instead of just tap around on a computer keyboard.
Exactly. It's not just like
some fucking noise,
fucking random series of buttons. It actually translates directly to like one of the most well-known fucking instruments. Like
it's the fucking bass of music.
I was just gonna say when I picked up the little MIDI keyboard, the launch pad, and I believe the little chord fucking sliders and knobs and shit. I picked all that up about the same time.
Oh yeah.
And
what the fuck is that?
It's a chord micro control.
Yeah.
Just a little thing to give me some sliders and shit because the keyboard doesn't have any. It's got the pitch shift and the fucking
standard mod wheel.
Yeah, but that's it. It's very basic, so I picked that up so I had some shit to put my hands on and twist some parameters. But I didn't really think about it, but the keyboard is what I use most. Like, the other ones, they're all gathering dust right now, but the other ones gather way more dust.
Yeah. All the guitars and drums and all that shit, it was the keyboard that finally, before I made anything, till I got that, you know, I had nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And I still don't have much, but something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But, what the fuck was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Talking about having your knobs and sliders and all that shit. Like a month ago, I was running... You remember that X session DJ mixer thing that I got?
Uh-huh.
I ran that with the MIDI keyboard, and I think I was running Massive mainly, and I had like every fucking slider and every knob on that thing, because it's got like fucking 12 or 16 knobs, 4 vertical sliders, the horizontal, AB slider, and like 2 or 4 buttons all together. I think that's all it has. But I had like everything. I just went through on Massive and did the 8 initial presets, and then just went into other shit and fucked with those. And you can jump around on the different presets and that shit stays locked in.
Yeah.
And so, I was just playing shit and just fucking turning knobs and sliders, and it got fucking crazy.
Obviously the software synth it's like working a synth, but when you can actually flesh it all out into physical fucking buttons and sliders you can push, it's like working with a fucking synth, Just sitting there and you can just tweak it in real time.
Yeah. Because you go up to, like Guitar Center and jump on a $3,000 fucking synth, and you just, you hit a preset, you play a chord, you slide a knob, and it sounds like fucking silk. Because it's just, there's a reason it's $3,000. It's, programmed for, to give you that tone and that sound. But when you have all your shit set up, you can eventually run into, if you fuck around enough, eventually running into some crazy shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to sidetrack our conversation for a moment.
Okay.
I'm real big on smooth segues, you can tell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck them.
I'm going to fucking
be alright.
Slime a brick in your face.
This is a hybrid podcast.
Yeah.
This is a one-off St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day today. We're on recording
post Mortal Kombat tournament. Hangover. Fucking.
We're up late as fuck playing Mortal Kombat. Today's St. Patrick's Day.
Tournament style. Tag team tournament.
Tag team. 2-on-2.
Oh, man.
I don't think I got to play on your team at all.
No.
Because we just stomped them. Till Jim got Katana. That was ridiculous.
I got him a couple of times when he was Katana. But I was, I had a couple of runs, I think, with Rain. I fucking went off on some motherfuckers.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, you did.
But I wasn't really feeling it, but...
I wasn't doing very good.
You were doing good, Scorpion. You always do good with Scorpion.
Scorpion's easy, though.
Rain and fucking Reptile. Reptile was fast with, but...
Motherfucking Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Alright, today we're actually going to play some... It's going to be like a regular radio show. So I have a feeling less cussing at the mic and berating of each other. We'll actually talk music for once.
Yeah. Even though I don't actually listen to electronic music. I just remember that. I should probably put that out there. I don't really care for it. But who gives a shit what I like? So,
You made it. You listen to Nine Inch Nails?
Right.
You like Nine Inch Nails.
Well, who doesn't like fucking Nine Inch Nails? I mean,
there's a few motherfuckers in the group that aren't into it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't get it.
Yeah, I'll listen to Nail. Well, Depeche Mode. I mean,
Yeah.
most successful electronic band ever.
It's
I listen to that, but
it's there, but you're not exclusively like
not
electronic
like
band.
fucking into the underground.
Yeah.
The newest of the new. Give a shit.
So he's gonna enjoy our set list today.
Yeah.
All right. We're actually going to play some music by EMG fucking peoples. And since the end of last season, there's been numerous albums released by them. I'm going to try to pimp a bunch of them. I'm not going to pimp quite all of them, because that's a lot of shit to track down, and we'll get to it on later regular episodes.
Okay, well, since this is my first podcast, I have a question. Do you play the music and talk while the music is going? I've never even listened to one of these podcasts.
No, we'll just play the song. It'd be like radio.
You just play the song and talk while the song's playing,
Talk over it?
Yeah.
No,
you don't. Okay, all right.
I mean,
We
a
just
little
sit and
behind the
listen?
scenes. Sometimes, when we'll play it,
We sit and gather
and then
our thoughts.
we can talk during it. We can talk during it, but I cut that shit.
Oh, okay. You patch.
Not that I would ever talk over any of your guys' songs.
Yeah, we don't.
But we won't do that. We're respectful.
Yeah, we would just turn it off if we didn't like it.
It's amazing the things you can do. God damn it, no. We listen to all your songs. I do listen to all of them, but it gets usually really the listening to the songs while we're here is to to listen to the music for one, but also then we come back, we got some shit to say about it, we can talk about it,
Right.
But in post afterwards, I go through and I cut that shit out.
Yeah,
you cut us talking out,
and
then put the original song file in. Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to give too much behind the scenes shit away to the listeners.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Shit. Yes. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Shit. Just listen.
I was wrong. We are going to berate them.
I know.
This is what happens.
Dumb fucks.
You fucks.
That's what they get for listening to this shit.
Yeah, how dare you? All 4 of you that listen to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not me. I know that.
Do you know what, though? Neither does Steve. And I think...
Really?
Steve never listens to him.
He's been on
He's been on half of them. Yeah. If it's... Because the interview episodes I do by myself with whoever I'm interviewing, and then for the most part, all the other ones are with Steve and Lou. And Steve doesn't ever listen to them, I don't think.
Yeah, I mean, just to straighten shit out, I've never listened to any podcast of anything.
Yeah, you're not being selectively
Yeah, I'm not
I'll be on your show, but fuck you.
Yeah, I have never listened to a podcast.
I almost listen to nothing but podcasts anymore.
Really?
I listen to, some music and stuff, but I listen, you had a job where you used to listen to music all day long.
Yeah.
I can do that, but I end up listening to podcasts. Just because, I don't know. It entertains.
A couple other guys that I worked with did that shit a lot. And they'd listen to, audiobooks and podcasts and all that shit. And they were always telling me, you should check out this podcast and this one. And I'm like, I won't retain anything.
Well, it's just to
entertain.
It's. I mean, music is entertainment too, but it's different. It's just entertainment. It's just fucking. At least if the podcast is good, it's just something. It's like watching TV. It's just, for the most part, it's usually disposable. It's just something to fucking keep your mind occupied while you're doing what the fuck ever.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what music is, but music's. It just depends. It's a little different. I kind of get different things from listening to music.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to sit down and listen to some sort of audio. It's going to be music.
Oh, you're
that's all. Yeah, that's all. That's my only deal.
We'll get into it a bit after this next song, I think. But you're an insane music guy, though.
Yeah. Oh, everybody says that, but I don't know.
Well, okay, we'll get into it after this next one. We'll expand on that.
Okay, let's listen to this.
We're going to listen to this. First, we're we're gonna play something by Autonomy.
Is this folk?
No.
Okay.
We had a folk song a while back though. Anyway, there's quite a fucking range of shit. Like it's not all. This next one is like probably. It's more like some of the songs will be more electronic, more like what you envision when you think electronic music.
Right.
Not techno. Motherfuckers hate that.
No techno?
No fucking.
Oh, dude.
No, people hate that. But because that's what common people assume. You know, like you make electronic music.
Yeah,
but like techno.
Yeah. Oh, so you make techno.
So yeah, that's like a fucking. What is it? Big.
Well, yeah. What? I never really like when I think of techno, I just think of shit. You know.
Yeah.
Just that's like the shitty electronic music.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But what exactly makes techno?
Techno?
As the subgenre of electronic
Of
music.
electronic, yeah.
Because I never thought about it.
Shitty dance
Just
music, I
people
guess.
that suck.
It's just kind of like
when you make a shitty song, it winds up
it's
being
just
called techno.
well, when I think of techno, like
it's just meant for like repetitive dance.
it seems
shit,
seems closest to like what people commonly call house,
Yeah, I never
but
got.
it's really hard to say
Figured out all the fucking
all those fucking subgenres of electronic.
yeah,
They don't.
jungle and
Don't.
house and drum and bass.
Certain
and,
things like jungle definitely has its own defined
I
sound.
get dubstep,
Drum and
'cause
bass,
obviously,
dubstep.
you know,
And-
in the subgenres of dubstep. But
Yeah.
that's because that's just fucking obvious. You know, you get the wobble.
Electronic's hard though because like the nature of electronic music is you can pull in any sound, any frequency, any fucking anything. So it can be it can be wildly varying and still fall into electronic. And I think that's where people, not that rock and other stuff can't, but like when the setup is usually like as generally predefined as like rock or you know some soul type stuff. Like the setup is not that there's not a wide variety within that, but electronic music there's like not that default setup, and I think that's maybe where like the techno thing comes in because then you impose that default setup of like. Here's what I need, you know.
Do something to dance to.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
But
Something to put on a car commercial.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Track number 1.
First track. This is Autonomy, and he released this a short time ago. This is a Basic Evolution, and I believe it's kind of a demo track. I believe he intends to. I don't know if he's going to smooth it out later. I mean, it sounds pretty solid to me. But it's called Basic Evolution. You can find this on his SoundCloud.
What format are we listening to here?
Genre?
No, format.
Format?
File format.
Oh yeah. This is just an MP3.
Yeah.
Just
Jesus
MP3.
Christ.
Yeah, fucking audio.
Kind of
file
fucking
here.
2-bit operation.
Audio file.
We're running here.
Audio
Jesus Christ.
Dude, it does. The podcast I have to bust down the podcast to fucking lower quality MP3 than what this original sound file is. Anyway, so the final product.
What
is
do you
the
dump them
listeners.
out at? 128? 192?
I don't like to go down to 128, but I'll do 128 or 160. I used to do 192, but once we got into like 2-3 hour shows,
Yeah, I can get
the
it.
download files are fucking huge. Considering it's a fucking MP3 file.
And it's mostly just talking. You don't need all that fucking...
Well, not long ago, I was looking at other like more professional podcasts, which are all talking, to see what they do, and some of those motherfuckers is like 64 fucking kilobits MP3.
Oh, yeah.
It's way down there.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how the fuck are these dudes doing like a fucking 3-hour show and it's like
You can
38
download
megabytes.
it. Yeah, you can download it in like, a minute.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's generally, it sounds good. Like, you can tell sometimes. But if it's just talking, it sounds good.
Well, yeah.
But since we play music,
Yeah, right.
that's where it really falls apart, man. I don't want everything... It sounds like digital water to me once you, like, bust it down so low.
Yeah.
It's just...
You only got so many sections per second to work with. You know.
See, you're the one. I don't listen to electronic music, but this motherfucker knows the science of sound.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. No audio.
Yes, this is we'll play it eventually. This is Basic Evolution.
Yeah. Sometime.
By Autonomy. You can find this on his SoundCloud at www.soundcloud.com/autonomy. It's AUTONAMI. Basic Evolution. fucking, what was that? Hold on. I lost my file here.
It's music.
It was music.
It's an MP3, I know that. I remember that part.
Oh yeah, that reminds me of what we were going to talk about. Hold on, let me pull up. Alright, that was Basic Evolution by Autonomy. And again, you can find that on his SoundCloud, which is soundcloud.com/autonomy. He released that not too long ago. What were we going to say? Oh, you were dogging on the MP3.
Well, I mean, not to be a dick, just stating fact.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's all.
Oh yeah, the audio quality.
But yes, it is a good time to have brand new monitors because the illegal music trading scene that I don't condone in any way. A lot of fuckers have been putting up all kinds of really high quality, like 24-bit, 96K and up vinyl rips and shit.
Really?
Off of like high quality equipment, and it's fuckers that know their shit. It's not like you know, they fucking got their dad's fucking turntable and put a mic up to a fucking speaker and say, yeah, there's a vinyl rip. They know their shit.
Did you ever come across those? Where it's like just really shitty.
Oh yeah, there's ways that you like notice. You'll like see. It'll say 24-bit FLAC, but you can just tell like they don't know what the fuck they're doing because like it'll be like 24-bit 44K. That kind of shit. Some shit will say vinyl rip and it's the album is like 400 meg, so it's 16-bit. So what's the fucking point?
Yeah,
just rip the fucking CD. Some fuckers will list their equipment, like at least their turntable on the torrent title. I hope you fucks are listening. They'll put that on there. They'll put like this $5,000 fucking turntable. Being like 16-bit. It's just
waste.
Don't fucking bother.
Waste.
Just, if you want to upload shit, but don't.
That comes into the
get
whole.
Me all pumped about
That comes into the whole shit. Obviously, some people fucking know what to do with the equipment, but some motherfuckers with the money that can afford to buy the shit, they're never the ones that know how to fucking use the shit.
No, they just listen to.
Obviously, that's not always the case because if they're searching out certain equipment, they know what the fuck they're doing, but not always.
No, a lot of times they just see the price and think, "Oh, hey, it's got to be good,"
So, okay, obviously, you're an audiophile.
I guess.
You're more of an audiophile than fucking anyone I know.
Yeah.
And as far as I can tell, anyone in the group. But why vinyl rip? Why do you search out the vinyl rip?
Why vinyl rip?
Yeah.
Because why digital? What the hell was? I mean,
what's the wait? Okay, hold on. What's the science behind it though? Like
the science behind it.
Yeah. Is you're just
it's like a type of wax.
Mm-hmm. No, I know. You don't need to explain what a fucking record is. I realize a lot of people listening to this probably don't know what a record is, but you kind of explained it to me at one point.
Yeah.
Why do motherfuckers spend thousands on a fucking turntable, insane amounts on you got the fucking audio file quality fucking needle to read the motherfucker. They've got the fucking high quality
tone arm.
Yes.
Yeah.
$300 little boots.
Yeah.
On the bottom of whatever, anything.
Fuck was it even?
Why go to the trouble and the money to spend to set up this whole thing, to rip it to fucking 24-bit, 96 or higher?
Because even though it unfortunately, is being converted to digital. When you get into like 24-bit, 96K, 24-bit, 192, shit like that, there's enough, or shit, 32-bit even, that kind of bit rate, sample rate, uses enough data to actually get all the detail that's comes from the original analog sound. Because when, it's cut in studio, it's cut on analog tape. When it's cut in the factory, there's no, they don't...
There's no digital conversion in the process.
Yeah, there's no, they don't record the shit, digitize it, or, they do for CDs, obviously. Yeah. But, that shit's recorded analog in the first place. Mm-hmm. Well, it used to be. I mean, now...
It's probably recorded digital.
Yeah, now, obviously, a lot of shit. But a lot of shit is still... that's why there's still so many new albums with bonus tracks on the CDs. Because the actual album is written and recorded to fit the length of vinyl, not a CD. Mm-hmm. So they throw on the bonus shit.
To fill up the CD, the extra space. Shit.
Yeah. That's why, you see so much of that shit, even on brand new albums, because they do, if you're recording on analog, you don't want the conversion, and unfortunately, if you don't have the money to go out and get the actual vinyl and listen to the vinyl, and you settle for the 24-bit 96K FLAC, there's actually enough data there, or it uses enough data per second to maintain all the quality and bandwidth and signal and all that shit that the standard digital format, just 16-bit 44K, CD format, CDs, that they couldn't, they can't handle it. Not enough bits per second to capture.
You're losing a shitload of the fucking
depth.
Yeah, the depth.
There's, the only way you can really explain it or get it, you can talk, fucking numbers all day long.
Yeah.
Sit down and listen to a CD and then play the fucking album. Mm-hmm. And, it's night and day. Mm-hmm. There's a full warmth, to analog that... It's like, I was talking to this one guy we used to work with, and he had a good analogy for it. He said, because we were always talking audio technology, talk a little bit. He was a metalhead, and we talked about that kind of shit. He was actually the one that got me into metal. He never fully understood the deal with vinyl over CDs. He's like, yeah, fuck it. I'd rather have a clean sounding CD than a full sounding, scratchy, poppy, record.
Yeah.
But there's a thing that he said that always stuck in my head. That digital is like an on-off light switch. Mm-hmm. Analog is like a dimmer.
Oh, okay.
Switch. You've got off to all these individual points of brightness, throughout the, from being off to fully bright. Uh-huh. You've got all those, individual amounts of light that it's capable of being set at.
Yeah.
As to where a light switch, it's on or off.
Yeah.
So there is no in between. It's cut into steps.
Yeah.
It's digital.
There's not a straight flow of the sound, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there are spaces in between. If you were to actually analyze the audio itself, there are gaps in digital that are not there in analog, because digital can only be on or off.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's so fucking minute, but it's still,
Your
you know,
ears,
you do.
You're not directly going to hear it, but
Yeah, you can see it,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean, you know, you start getting into waveforms and
Oh yeah.
Spectrum shit and all that. You can see it, and you can hear it, but that's what it is. You know, it's going down steps or going down a slide. But yeah, a lot of fuckers have been putting off some good. Been getting all kinds of good shit.
Good vinyl rips.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of some new shit, some old shit. And it's perfect timing because I got those monitors. Now they got that mixer too. Since I'm using that as like a source, I'm not really using it like a mixer. I'm using it for multiple sources. That thing acts as like a line driver for the signal and really cleans the shit out of the signal.
Yeah.
It's made a major difference. Even though I'm still running it through the USB interface is actually doing the conversion. But yeah, I wish I would have just spent more money in the first place and got, the USB full powered interface mixer.
Yeah.
But oh well.
Did it come out to be about the same after you get the mixer, or
No, I didn't even
price it?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. There was a lesson. A record lesson.
Yeah, and if it's wrong, fuck off.
Fuck.
It probably is. I don't want to hear about it.
It's close though, and really like that mix.
Yeah, if you wanna debate about it, I don't really give a shit.
Yeah. Well, no, it's interesting because you think about digital and you break it down to zeros and ones, which makes me think of, for whatever reason, that Metalocalypse episode where they're talking about it's too digital. All I hear is zeros and ones, and they end up recording on water. It's fucking ridiculous. But
yeah, that's right.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and bust into the next song, and we're gonna change the gears up. This is something like this is fucking brand new. In fact, I'm pretty sure they were just working on the song today. This is that last one that came in. This is by Dracan Ceolan. I butcher it. Dracan. I've had him. Dracan Ceolan. Yes, I've had him on the show. I've heard him say it. I still butcher it.
You need to
type out a fucking dictionary style pronunciation.
No, cut the audio where he says his name and says
every time I reference.
Yeah, this is a track by, and then hit the fucking button. That's
what I'll do. It every time it'll be rough too. Like I'll be like, this is, and that's his voice.
Dracan Ceolan.
Like, way the fuck off.
And the track, at least this is the working title. I don't know if this will be their final title. You enjoying that shit? I might do it too.
Shit, man.
This is
Dracan Ceolan
with Ultima, which is may or may not be the final title track, but this is brand new.
What genre?
Oh, we don't. We don't. You'll find this interesting, but we don't do that.
We don't.
No, we will try to
categorize things?
We will try to describe it.
We don't label things here.
It depends. Okay. But okay. How about we'll listen to the song and then you tell me when we come back what you think it is. We could do that for all of them. Be like, that's it. You are naming it.
Yes.
You're naming it.
I'll give it.
You are here to
hopefully
categorize.
One of you will be one of the lucky ones to come up with a new genre.
Yeah.
That I will.
Yep.
Probably not. It's probably somebody else's.
All right. And this is Ultima. Enjoy.
that's it, folks. That's it. That's all we got for the show today. We talked for a while and only got through 2 of the songs before it all got cut off. I had a full set of like 8 tracks maybe we were going to play, so everybody who didn't get their songs played this week, don't worry, I'll play them on the next regular EMG radio show, which I will try to hit you guys with sooner is to make up for literally half a show this week, half a delayed show, no less. Other than that, I have a couple interesting ideas that I threw out to the group that I'd like to do. We were talking about doing a live streaming thing, but not like before, not through Ustream with its limitations and choppiness, and well, we still might have choppiness, but we're going to try Google Hangout, which is interesting, and we actually might go video, so you might have fucking some ugly mugs to put to these voices. When we could have up to 10 people, that might be kind of a crazy clusterfuck, but we'll see how many people we get on there. Have a good week, month, however long it is till I talk to you again, and go make some fucking music.
Thank you for listening to EMG Radio. EMG Radio is an electronic media collective production for the Electronic Musicians Group and is licensed under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivatives 3.0 Unported license. All music contained within the EMG Radio podcast is property of the respective owner, subject to the respective copyrights and/or licensing, and used here with permission. For more EMG Radio, visit emgradio.com. To check out more Electronic Musicians Group, go to facebook.com/Electronic Musicians Group or hit us up on Twitter at twitter.com/EMG Artists.
And yes, I am still driving home. So as I approach my block, I'm going to go ahead and call it good.